What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever.
Period.
I'm your host, Pharaoh Famous. We are joined by our wonderful, wonderful co-host, Miss Lisa Rose. Miss Lisa,
Period.
how did you feel about the looks this episode, girly pop?
Mama, some of these looks,
You wish it was an elimination?
it needs to be an elimination. It
It needs
does.
to be
Because
eliminated.
I feel like, okay, because y'all know I've been binging these seasons, and I have seen season 1 of All Stars and season 2 of All Stars. I just started All Stars 3 today. They're critiquing them like regular season. I don't know what's about this season. I'm sure it's the charity of it all. But critique these people. I'm sorry.
Please.
These people are walking out here with anything on. They're not on theme. The shit is looking a mess. People are ending up. The thing is, the person who I think looked the worst tonight ended up in top 2. So, hey, clearly they don't give a damn. I just feel like I can't, like, times like this, I'm like, I can't be a judge. Clearly, I don't understand drag in its entirety yet, because if Nina West is good drag, then baby,
then I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. I don't know.
I have
anything.
no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
I might not even know my name.
I just have to be a viewer looking from afar.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I feel like some of these looks, and it's not just Flop West. There's a lot of these girls where I'm looking like all stars.
All stars. And that's the thing.
Define all stars.
Yeah, no. It's really bad. It's really bad. I just don't. I really don't get it. But I like watching these seasons, especially now that we're recapping the season, because I get more of the Drag Race lore as we're going along. So I definitely know why Nina is considered an all-star. Like, she won Miss Congeniality for season 11. And girl, I was watching the Reunited the other day, and apparently during season 11, bitch, Rihanna didn't follow this girl. DM'd her. And literally, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez made a whole Instagram story about the girl. So clearly, Nina West get the masses going, okay? But I mean, personally, I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
I'm finding it.
You finding it?
Uh-huh.
It take you that long to find it?
It does. It does. When it comes to Nina West,
she's a comedy queen.
Let's just get there, because honestly, it's nothing. I don't have anything good to say. So part of me is like, I shouldn't drag her right now, because I'm definitely going to drag her later on. So I'm gonna just put it on hold. Miss Congeniality, because we just finished. I just finished watching her first season 11. Right. She won Miss Congeniality, and maybe she's a great gal. But I'm not interacting with her. All I'm doing is seeing with my eyes, and what my eyes are telling me is run.
And the thing is, when me and Pharaoh was watching 11, we were seeing Nina, and we knew she was going to be on All Stars. Our immediate first thought, as soon as the interest look, was All Star ? And then as the look started keep coming, All Star ? But like I said, she's definitely good in other areas. At the end of the day, RuPaul always says it's about charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And I can't say she doesn't fit at least 3 out of 5 categories.
I'm looking for which one she might fit. Maybe she's unique.
Definitely unique.
But in a bad way. No?
Okay.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm always like, okay, of course these terms mean positively. Yeah. Positively charismatic.
She's definitely unique
with nerve and talent. She has a lot of nerve. Because I would never go out there on stage looking like that. So she definitely has the nerve. But the other 3, I'm kind of trying to find it. But that's just
her. My God. Girl, she
has the nerve.
The way she kept turning and dressing and
whole fucking closet.
They were laughing like it was funny. It wasn't shit funny, Rue. I just feel like this needs to be a real season to really they can get in these girls' asses. But yeah, it's so fun. It's so fun learning the lore of the season, because someone in our comments the other day was like, Plastic Tiara's a liar. She's a lying ass bitch. I don't like her. And then we just saw in season 11 that she did get caught lying about them wigs.
Yes. talking about some. Yeah, she definitely left the wigs to me. She left those wigs for me because we were really close. And then who was it? Who left? Scarlet Envy? No, Alyssa.
Pharaoh.
Not Pharaoh. That wasn't even on that season. It was Alyssa Edwards or something.
No, it wasn't. Alyssa Edwards was on that season. I'm pretty sure it was Pharaoh, wasn't it?
Who was it? Pharaoh not on that season.
What season is Pharaoh on?
I don't even know who Pharaoh is, so it's on the season you see.
It must be the season I watched then. Who left them damn wigs?
Who left them wigs? Ariel Versace.
Ariel. Okay.
Ariel Versace with them big ass ugly blue wigs.
Oh, thank you, Kim Lip. Thank you.
And then she had a big ass red wig that she didn't leave the silky. But she didn't leave
gives me pheromone tease.
I don't. Who is Pharaoh? You talking about this girl?
I just watched. Okay. I just finished 9. I believe she's on 9. Pheromone. But yeah, girl. Look, I didn't watch so many seasons. They all mixed together. I know who the bad bitches are. I don't know the relevant girls like that. But yeah, that's funny. And then it was Vanjie, because we kept saying, how does Plastic Tiara go home? Vanjie is the one who lip synced Plastic out.
Stomps her ass out.
That gagged me. That gagged me.
Now I will say, whenever Nina went home, Nina should have had Ben went home. I will say, first clock that T. She should have went home week 1, but she ended up making it to like top 5. And honestly, the lip sync she had, I was like, oh, this lip sync not that bad. She low key should have stayed at the lip sync she went home with.
No, honestly, the lip sync Nina got eliminated. I was like, how did this other girl stay? And this keeps happening. Like we just finished. Season 11. No shade. I love my good sister Evie Oddly. I do, but I don't. I didn't think she ate them lip syncs against Akira nor Brooklyn Heights. So I just don't understand. Like they definitely choose the winner and then let the finale happen regardless.
And they're gonna just pick who they said, because that's exactly what they did with y'all girl Willow Pill. No shade.
Now why you doing this?
No shade. Like I love Evie's look sometimes, but Evie herself, I wasn't gagged, me personally. And then we got to the finale, it wasn't heavy competition. No shade. It wasn't heavy competition. But Evie, I was like, okay, I can see her winning, but she didn't stomp it the way she needed to stomp it to win. In my opinion, Brooklyn Heights should have got that win and then went on to host the Canadian version, how she does now. But she should have been a winner that hosts the Canadian version. Brooklyn Heights is my girl, me personally. But hey, we move.
And then yes, Vikram, I finished season 9, so I love me some Shea Coulee and Peppermint. I met Peppermint. Whoever watched The Traitors, y'all know she was on The Traitors, and I wish I watched Drag Race before The Traitors so I could have gotten Trishelle ass a little bit more. Because at the time, I was already Team Peppermint, of course. This is a black trans woman. I'm going to stand by my mother. But I really couldn't stand by
I couldn't
her.
feel what y'all felt.
Yeah.
I couldn't feel what y'all felt.
I get it. Oh, I want to go back to the Traitors days just to drag Trishelle harder than what she needed to be. Because,
thank God Big D came on and did it for us. Because when Big D came on, and I didn't know what he was talking about when he was dragging, and he was talking about drag and stuff.
But now I know.
But get into it, bitch.
I love me some Peppermint. Oh, I love me some Peppermint. She was my girl. Of course, Shea Coulee. I don't know how Sasha Velour beat Shea Coulee in the Final Four. Sorry.
Sasha may have fans out there.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. To be fair, it was the lip sync showdown. So Shea lost to Sasha in the initial showdown, and then Sasha ended up beating who did she beat? Peppermint. It was Peppermint. She beat Peppermint. And I didn't think Peppermint was necessarily the best lip syncer, so I was actually shocked that Peppermint even beat the other girl in top 4. But regardless, I didn't see how Shea Coulee didn't win that goddamn season, but I know she comes back and wins All Stars. So
amen.
That's my mama. And then that's another fun thing. So I'm seeing that the All Stars format is basically the same. So seasons 2 and 3, they have the 2 lip syncers. They lip sync for their legacy, and the winner gets to eliminate 2 or 3 girls in the bottom for that week. It's full out eliminate, girl. And if you win, you get $10,000. So it's just slightly different for All Stars now that no one goes home. You get money for charity and the beneficiaries bag. But this is the All Stars format, which I actually like a lot. I think it's really, really fun.
I think I love that it's reserved for All Stars. Like I love that in the original show you lip sync for your life, and then in All Stars you lip sync for your legacy. I actually do like that concept. It's really, really cute. I got to get into more of the season so I can really get vibing with it though, for real. But boom, we started this. We started this episode off, and Jerry had just got snipped by Got Mick. So when Jerry walks in, she pretends to be mad, but she's not really that mad. And Got Mick explains, "You're that girl. You're the queen. You're that girl, and you already have a benefactor's badge. So that's why I snipped her or whatever." Now, when it comes to these snipping these benefactress badges, I just feel like, me personally, they're not necessarily giving them to the right girls, because Roxy got it the first time. I was like, no, and I know that y'all girl, but no shade. Roxy not give. You don't need to skip her.
And it's no shade, because I did finish All Stars too, and I just explained that twist. Roxy ass was in the bottom 5 times in the goddamn row.
Deserved or not deserved?
It was deserved. She wasn't eating like that. She started off strong, and her drag looks were still cunt. She just sucked at the challenges. But her social game, low-key the social game, was so good. And it actually had 5 girls for season 5 in that season. And the one of her friends kept winning. But she was saved each and every time she was in the bottom. But yeah, I'm not expecting too much from my sister Roxy. Look, she's a seasoned queen. She already has her money and her legacy. She don't need to do more.
Okay. It's just so different, because I know not too much on y'all girl. I know. I don't know who this lady is.
You have to watch season 5.
I would have to watch season 5. I'm not there yet. I'm on season 3. So I'm still right now, to me, Roxy is this lady on this season. And she doesn't have me.
So far, I will say, I feel like after seeing 5 and All Stars, I can see from what we've seen so far why you would be clocking. I'm sorry, but if you seen season 5, you would know that she got it in her. I also feel like I didn't hate her looks this episode.
Me neither. Didn't hate them. I'm just confused as to why she everybody girl, because to me, she's down there. She's down there with Nina West to me at this point.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
She just is though.
That was disrespectful as hell.
I don't know this lady. We're going to have to get into it. So there's speculation between Nina and Chanel that it might be, well, Nina particularly was like, do you think it might be Snatch Game? Chanel was like, probably not. And they talk about who they bought. And Nina was like, oh, I bought L. And Chanel was like, L? Who is L? And she was like, girl, Liberace. And Chanel was like, ooh, I bought Liberace.
And it's like, not y'all bought 2 of the same person.
2 of the same irrelevant person that I've never heard of, mind you. Like out of everybody you could have been.
And y'all times like this, I feel like I am not well versed in gay knowledge. I feel like I want to know. I've been wanting to know the references they mention, because I feel like they always mention like certain references and key points, and I don't be knowing them. I be like, damn. I have no idea who Liberace is at all.
No idea. We're gonna get into it a little bit later, because Rue comes in. He reveals that it is actually gonna be Snatch Game of Love, bitch. And the twist of this episode is there are gonna be 2 benefactress badges awarded to each of the 2 winners. You'll be able to give one of your benefactress badges to another lady. So the 2 winners are going to get one for themselves, and they're going to be able to give one away. Period. Love that for him. Cute little twist. I love that it's like connected to Snatch Game, because it's like this one of the heavy hitter competition. So you get a heavy hitter, reward.
Only thing I hate about it is that the little format change. I did not like that it wasn't just normal Snatch Games. I really didn't. No shade. Especially now that I've seen Snatch Games time and time again. Like, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I didn't like the change.
The Snatch Game of Love. Because it just, all the girls weren't together. That was I didn't like that.
That what pissed me off the most.
Yeah.
Especially we had 2 Liberaces. I'm like, I wanted to see them trying to like bounce off each other in the same area.
Too. I really did too. So I feel like that really soured it for me. It made it less engaging. I was less excited. Don't do it again, Rue.
They tried this on All Star 1 too. They were like, we're not going to do Snatch Game. We're just going to have y'all impersonate celebrities, and we do this other thing. And it didn't work, which is why they brought Snatch Game to All Star. So just make it regular. We don't like change, Rue.
It's like, it tries to give camp sometimes. I think it could have been a camp idea, but it should have just been the same concept, but all 8 of them there at the same time. It didn't have to be, I don't know. It didn't have to be
last season 2? Oh my God. All Stars 4, 5, 6, and 8 is Snatch Game of Love. Girl, damn. I'm not gagging
at all.
Y'all, literally the way my eyes light up every time it's a Snatch Game episode. Like, I live for Snatch Game. I live for the ball episode. I love the library is open, the puppets. Like, I just love some of the iconic challenges.
Child. Let's get into the Snatch Game. Let's get into the Snatch Game.
Of love.
Of love, unfortunately.
In the city
No
of
shade.
love.
So, the girls decided who they were going to be for Snatch Game, and we got into it. First of all, we got 2 Liberaces. Let's just knock the Liberaces out. First of all, who is Liberace? I Googled him.
If anyone in the chat knows, give us some tea on that.
Give us some tea because I don't know. But Google says, or Wikipedia, it says Liberace was an American pianist, singer, and actor. So the fact that he did all of that shit and I didn't know him from nothing. Now, I will say he was born in 1919.
Oh, how they know him?
Well, he passed away in 1987. And, you know, they're a little
Damn,
older.
how long is that?
How old was he? I don't know how old he lived to. Oh, 67. He lived to 67. So he wasn't that old.
No, it's not that long, but 1919 is crazy.
So if he passed away in 87, and these girls, you know, are a little older, I would say they were probably born in like 80, 70, something. Mm-hmm. Maybe late 70. So they definitely were around when he was around, I guess. So that's probably why they know him. Don't know who that is.
Yeah. And it's so interesting, too, because they did 2 entirely different versions of him. And they kind of explain that later. Like, Nina did a very amped up, more comedic version.
Exaggerated.
Exaggerated. Chanel was a little bit more laid back. It was like double entendre jokes, or like you gave like inside joke a little bit. Like you kind of had to like read into it to really get it. But I honestly thought, no shade, maybe this is a little bias. I thought Chanel's was better. But I don't even know Liberace, so I don't know. Nothing Nina do really gags me like that. But this performance got her in top 2. If she would have won after that lip sync, girl,
did it deserve? I don't know. And that's the thing. I do think Nina is funny. I'll give her that one thing. I do think Nina is funny, so there's that. But I liked Chanel's version better, just not knowing who he was and watching on the screen, me personally. But I don't know. I felt like Nina's was almost too Mike Myers, like it reminded me of like Austin Powers. It reminded me of The Cat in the Hat. It gave Mike Myers. And I was like, okay, whatever you're doing, it's like you're just this exaggerated person, but maybe Liberace is similar to that. But to me, I like when they're doing Snatch Game and they're funny and actually similar to the person. I'm not a big fan of when they're not that similar to the person. But there was a Monet X Change cameo lead.
Yes.
Now, who is Monet X Change and why is she that girl?
She's on season 10. I know from watching season 11, the finale, that she's the Miss Congeniality of season 10. Mm-hmm. And I know that she's also the winner of one of these seasons. I think she wins with Trinity the Tuck. And Trinity is on season, I believe not. I just watched Trinity.
Boom.
I like Trinity. But yeah, no, I haven't seen Monet season yet. I'm excited to get into Monet.
Monet, the one that's cool with Bob.
Yeah, they have a podcast called Sibling Rivalry. I think I love them. It's funny because I knew them before this, and I love them even more now that I know their seasons and stuff like that. But I'm excited to watch 10 after All Stars 3 to get into Miss Monet.
Period. Okay, we got to get into Miss Monet.
I think she's a Pisces, actually, so that's my sister.
Period. That means I might not. Fine.
Don't do it. You're going to love Miss Monet. She's cool.
Oh, she won All Stars. Oh, let me not spoil. Well, you gonna see it.
No, I love spoilers, girl. She won All Stars 4 and came back for a Winners All Star 7.
All winners is All Star 7. I keep forgetting that. That's so fun. Okay, so boom. They do their little thing. I liked Chanel's Liberace. I thought Nina's was funny, but not funny enough for no shade for her to be in the top 2. But hey, we move.
Yeah. I think with the comedy queens, especially if they are doing something that's more so in their speed, they definitely, the judges like to award them. And I get it, because at the end of the day, there are just different type of drag. You do have your comedy queens, and I think some of the best are like Bob and Bianca. I don't think Nina is on Bob or Bianca's level.
Is she close?
Not even close.
Like, let's say they're a 10.
Bianca.
Let's say they're a 10. What number would you give her?
-1. And it's no shade at all.
You can't even be on the same scale.
I don't know if there's any more comedy queen that win the game, but usually, they don't necessarily eat it up necessarily like that. And then you have the camp girls, like the Evie Oddleys, the Willow Pills, and you have like the natural couture girls. So, I don't mind her getting her 10s on a challenge that was for her strengths.
Yeah.
I feel like if I knew Liberace, it would probably be funnier, but I just didn't know him.
Yeah, and I will say there weren't a lot of strong performances of this. Now that I'm thinking about it,
because
if I
they're not
had to give
comedy
a top
girls,
two,
and that what
yeah,
Tim just said too in the chat. It's not a lot of comedy queens this season at all. She's like literally the only one.
Yeah, she really is. Because like thinking about it, it's like no one really gagged me that much. I probably would have ended up her and Chanel in top two because nobody else was gagging me. No shade. Angeria did Marla Gibbs. I did like Angeria's. It wasn't like a super standout for me, but I liked what she did because she like took the character or took the character and then made it even a little more funny with the bag. She was pulling out her pastries and stuff. So I liked that, but I wasn't gag like that. No shade.
It was definitely just funny. Like I thought, like to me, it reminded me like my black granny.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably why Ru found it so hilarious, and Monet too, because it's like, who granny is up here talking?
Mm-hmm.
She did what she got to do.
Now, y'all girl Roxy, and I'm sorry. But sometimes the judges, I guess this was Love a Game, Snatch Game, and it's people who were drag queens who came. It was Monet Exchange, so they probably knew who she was talking about. But sometimes they don't know who you are, and you just have to be funny in general. And me personally, as someone who doesn't know Tasha Salad, Roxy wasn't funny to me. Maybe if I knew who Tasha Salad was, I would be funny, but you have to be funny regardless. So for me, Roxy was a damn near lip sync for her life again.
Oh,
for
not
me.
Not again.
I just wasn't gagged. Not actually, because I think she was better than other people, but
and I think it's saying, like, I don't know Tasha Salad. It seemed like she was in character because it wasn't giving Roxy. But I didn't laugh.
Not once. Didn't even.
But like I said, I don't know how funny it would be if I know the person. A lot of these things are funnier when you actually know the person.
Yeah.
But I do think I want to give Georges her 10s because I didn't know who Georges was doing, and I was laughing.
Georges was hilarious. And it's funny because usually Georges is not good at anything. No.
Yeah. Why you gotta say it so?
It's no shade.
You're not gonna do my sister like that. Yes, she is.
That's my sister. No, well, what is she good at usually?
Smoking, rolling, jumping down that runway.
No, Georges is good at a lot of things, but it's never the challenges. And I thought she did damn good in this challenge. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know who she was. Didn't know
she should have been top 2 instead of fucking Nina West. It's no shade, but hey.
So she's John Leguizamo. He's an American actor and comedian, but she's playing a character that John has played before.
Yes.
Okay. And she ate that up because I don't even know who the fuck this is.
It was funny, for sure.
But very, very fun. Oh, I think I do know him.
I don't with him earlier. I didn't know who he was.
I don't know him, but he looks a little familiar, and apparently he was in Ice Age. Who does he play in Ice Age?
The big one? The He's Sid.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
I love that for him. Oh my fucking god! Shout out to him. And he kind of cute. No shade.
Oh, okay. It always goes too far.
It's no shade. But anyway,
it goes too far with you, don't.
Georges was genuinely funny, and I think the pro of Georges being funny was that she's usually terrible. So if I was Rue and I went into this, I would be like, George is finna be a flop, for real. But when she went in and did what she did, even though it wasn't amazing, I would have been like, damn, like I might give you one of the top spots because this was so good for who you were. Like you're Georges, you usually flop. And so you ate this up this one time. So I would have gave it to her for real. I liked the Georges. I think Georges did the best of this first group for real.
What?
It did a little bit though.
Wait, I gotta see it. I'm gonna bring the comment back up when I see it.
We gonna get there. But yeah, of this first group, to me, top 2 was Angeria and Georges. I would have gave it to Georges. But they didn't pick one from each group, and we get to it. So this next group, they had Raven Suave came in. Raven came in looking like a whole nother person, child.
I don't know who Raven Gonzalez is.
Raven Suave. Raven. I don't know who Raven was.
Like, that is not.
Raven Lopez came in this hole, but it might have even been Raven Baxter. It was closer to Raven Baxter than it was to Raven.
I said that came in the added must. I was like, okay,
girl. Like I didn't know who that. Shout out to Taylor Hell.
Shout out to
Taylor Hell. Thank you, Queen. Don't be grading on the curve. And look, It's never gonna give that with me.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
I mean, because some of these girls we can't even do that with. Like if I can't grade Nina on a curve. Oh, Raven came out in dark.
I cannot. Y'all are silly. But no, Raven didn't look like nobody's Raven. Raven had that boot called fat removal. Raven was looking, the neck was, I was like, who is this? It was a whole different person. But hey, shout out to her. Looking good. Well, looking different.
For sure.
Definitely looking new. Anyways, so I'm finna drag somebody else. And I'm sorry.
Not Vanjie
but the library stays open. Vanjie Patra.
Oh my God.
It's literally what she should have called herself.
This was not Cleopatra. Like, I don't know what she could have done for Cleopatra, but girl, this was Vanjie.
I was thinking she could have just been more. I don't know. Like something else, but it was literally just Vanjie with Cleopatra cosplay on. Like,
And then after finishing 11, like I live for Vanjie even more. Like Vanjie is so hilarious, but I just feel like, girl, what do you be doing sometimes?
It wasn't for me
because this was not that was not it for real. She definitely would have been lip syncing for her life tonight.
For me, she would have been lip syncing for her.
Would have been lip syncing for her life tonight based off this performance.
Girl,
her and Plastique, child.
Definitely her and Plastique, but we not there yet. Vanjie, I felt like me personally, I think Vanjie is funny as Vanjie, but the goal of the challenge is to be funny in a different manner or by, emulating somebody. And she just didn't do that at all. You did nothing. You just was Vanjie with Cleopatra on. At this point, you should have, like, her wearing the Cleopatra pisses me off because you didn't give not one Cleopatra vibe. You should have at least been someone similar to yourself already. Like, that's kind of how it was with Bad Baby. When she did Bad Baby, it worked a little more. It was still bad.
It was like similar personality.
But it was similar personality, so it's like it made a little more sense. But she did this, and it's like, girl, it's a dud for me. We already talked about flop.
Girl, why do I open up my Twitter
and
for notification, and I see a tweet from BB Pharaoh? Y'all, can I say something?
Stop!
What is wrong with you? I forget his name because he's gone now.
Santiago.
Santiago, are you serious?
No, Santino Rice. So I posted a tweet, and it's a picture. It's a few pictures of Santino Rice, and it says, "Wait, can I say something?" And I feel, and a lot of people said I couldn't, but honestly, I felt like Santino. When I was watching those older seasons, specifically when he was a little younger, Santino, because when this is how you find a man.
You need, babe.
This is how you find a man, y'all. Big features equals big features. And Santino has a very big elongated nose. It gets a little wide. The ears are very big. And the lips get a little big sometimes too. And it's like, it's a lot big there. And then I think he's very, very tall. So head shiny. Now it's shiny. When he was trying to hold on to that hair, he definitely needed to shave it off. But he shaved it off now that he had a shiny head. All of those are qualities of a big man. And that's all I need. So I'm here for Santino. Me personally. The girls wasn't vibing with it though. The girls wasn't fucking with it. But anyways, Cleopatra Vanjie flopped. Nina West. And then we get to Plastique, Miss Ali Wong.
Now, I feel bad because I was just praising my good sister Plastique, and then she came on here and did this. You're making me look dumb, Plastique, because you got a lot of haters out there. I'm trying to defend you, good sister. I am.
Shout out to Ali Wong. If you haven't seen Beef on Netflix, great show. Don't know why they're making it different every season. What's it called when it's different every season?
Anthology. Well, because it's only supposed to be one season, but what these platforms do is they get a moneymaker and they start creating more, even though it's only supposed to be one.
Yeah, don't even know why it was supposed to be one season. It ended off on a cliffhanger. Don't piss me off. And then it just was so stupid. But anyways, shout out to Ali Wong. Very funny. Love her. Was Ali Wong on the stage tonight? Absolutely not.
I didn't know that. That wasn't even Plastique.
That wasn't even Plastique.
I don't know who that was. Girl, that was. She honestly would have been better off saying she was Aquafina.
Truly, she probably would have been better off doing Aquafina because it was just not Ali Wong. And I was afraid because last season all Plastique did was do like an Asian accent, and then they was getting on her ass for that. So I was like, is she gonna be Ali Wong and try to do her comedy skit and do an Asian accent for that? But she didn't do it. But honestly, I would have rather her did it because she wasn't gagging like this. She was just sitting there. She was faded into the background, forgot you were even there, didn't even make me laugh. None of the jokes were funny. None of them hit. Nothing landed. Where Georges improved on the actual challenges, Plastique didn't. And where Plastique improved on the runway, no shade, Georges didn't. And so I feel like it's evening out again. At first I was like, oh, Plastique up here evening out. Because you got to have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. I'm trying to find that part because you ain't made me laugh.
That's a funny read.
And now, the winner of this challenge, a surprising fucking Lee. Got Mick. She has nerve, bitch. Because she said
nerve and talent.
Bitch. Because she said, I'm going to be a dog.
At first, I was like, a dog.
A dog.
And the
what was the name of the dog? I forgot. Pal from Lassie.
I never seen Lassie. I know about Lassie. I've heard of the show. But got Mick, got Mother, got Icon, got Mick. I can't wait to see season 13 because I love me some got Mick down. I was saying to Sarah earlier, girl, I don't know why we finna sit up here and waste our time for 10 weeks. Got Mick is gonna win.
Duh.
There's no one seeing got Mick at this point. Girl, we see she got 10 benefactors.
They ain't seen her on the stage or in the challenges. That's what's crazy to me.
At all. They ain't got 10 benefactors badges already. Go ahead and give my mother her win.
You just give my mother her win. Truly. This is easy. This is light work. I don't know. And it's no shade.
This is like to be so they're literally a dog. She's a dog. A dog. And she was hilarious and ate it up. She was doing better than actual people playing characters. So this is how a girl can be camp and still just eat it up. You know,
still
really
eat it
give
up.
With the challenge.
Take notes, Evie.
Do not for the drag Evie like that. Don't zoo Evie. But this is what I love for when the camp girls can really blend their artistic styling with drag, because this was so fun. And
yes, I loved it. 10, 10, 10s across the board.
She lost the final lip sync. See, and I know she lost to somebody who didn't deserve it. I know she did.
No, they said she did. Hold on. Huh. They said she lost to
Oh, is it Simone? Did she lose to Simone? Okay, if she lost to Simone, then yeah.
Who I don't know, but if it's a black queen,
if she lost to Simone, then okay, girl. But
it wasn't Simone.
It wasn't Simone. Child.
All I know is I
don't see how she lost. Especially she made it to the final lip sync and lost. That don't make sense to me. From what we've seen so far.
From what we've seen.
So that's the thing. Maybe 13 is filled with mothers. Maybe she ain't the only mother on 13.
Yeah, to Simone.
Oh, okay. That was a mother off.
But if it's two mothers, like
mother off. So she came, and that usually what happens. See, I feel like that's how it was for season 4. Because no offense, I don't think the person who won season 4 should have won. I think Alaska should have won, but Alaska came back and won All Stars. So this is what got Mick is doing.
Period. I know that's right. Yeah, Gottmik is running circles around all these hoes. Honestly, truly, nobody's touching her so far. I guess we can wait and see, but so far nobody's touching her. She's truly.
I don't see how any of them can, especially when it comes to the challenges.
Yeah, she's an all-star, and they're just living in it.
Oh,
thank you.
It's like all of them have a word, charisma here, uniqueness there,
right?
Nerve there for Nina. Mm-hmm. She had all of them.
Nerve there for Nina, and she has all of them truly. So that was the performance of the Snatch Game. Then we got to the runway. Lee, let's get
into girl. Put some bass in your walk. Hey, come so. Hey, let your whole body walk. I just have to say, Rue's dedication to come out every single runway. That means
and serve every time.
13 episodes a season, every season. Of even All Stars and serve it up on a platter. I mean, and never repeated look, never repeated anything. Nope. Like that's really a mother.
Mother.
I'm sorry. I was saying, you know what would be hilarious?
Yes.
Is if RuPaul decides to retire and he does his ultimate retire season, and the winner takes his spot as the host of Drag Race.
I would actually really love that.
Camp.
I would really love that. That would be so camp. Make that actually. If that happens,
retiring girl, he gonna be 80, walking out on their walker. Cover girl, Put some bass in your
Child. Okay, the runway category is a tail and 2 titties.
Period.
So let's get into it.
First, it made them all go really outside of the box.
It did, and I did love that. I love this category too. I was like interested to see what it was gonna get for sure. Because I interpreted it as like a tale, as in a story. So I was like, oh, okay, you can go that way, and then you could also think literally a tale, and you can go that way.
If you a camp girl, you could take it and then put your drag around that. Oh, I was going for a story, so I came out with my dress made of pages, and I, wow.
With 2 titties. Thank you. You know what I was thinking I would do though? What I was thinking I would do, I don't know yet about the tail part, but what I would do for the titties part, I was thinking I would have like long titties and I would be holding them like a snake, and then my long ass titties would be held like a snake. Put me out there.
Okay. She's camp.
I don't know what I would do for everything else, but that's my concept. Main thing, main equation. The 2 titties. So anyways,
that's the main focus.
We start off with Miss Angeria Van Michaels.
It's giving Bowser realness. Yes, mama.
I loved this. I love this look. I did.
At first, I was like, hold on, what we giving? But I saw everyone else look, and I was like, well, she ate it up.
Yeah, we're giving what we're giving. She gave the titties. She gave a big long tail, and she kind of gave tail like, fairy tale, because she's coming out as a dragon. It's a dragon. It gives Game of Thrones-esque. I love that it's still Angeria, but it's on theme, and it's still a little bit outside of the box. I love that the horns is literally a part of her hair. Like, oh, cunt. The makeup is tea. The face is beat. The titties is tittying. I love this look. This compared with the performance, I was like, okay, depending on the other girls' look, she might be up there because this is really, really good. The performance was really, really good. But
safe for sure. My mother's not lip syncing for her.
Definitely safe. Not lip syncing for her life. Thank you. Then we have
oh yes, mama.
Nick, my
mother. This is a drag icon.
Do you know?
Do you see the concept?
Look into the concept, because
this shit is in different areas. Like, y'all are not seeing it.
Y'all not seeing it.
And then as she moved, the hands are moving. Like, this is how you do camp couture, and still looking cunt. Wow.
When she came out, it took me time to register what it was, because that's how good it was. That's how deep it was. And that was her critique last episode.
TALE, bitch. Like, it's a story. Get into it. It literally tells a story. Why are we wasting our time?
She doesn't have to say any words, and it told an entire story. Literally. Like, this is fucking cunt. And that's what they said what was great about her last look. I forgot what look it was, but they were basically saying you was telling a story with your look. I love this so much. And it's like, yes, queen, that's what she does. It's so much thought that goes into her looks.
If this is got Mick, then I really need to see Simone. Because that means Simone gotta be that motherfucking girl.
And it's like, how though? I'm confused as to how, because and what
I don't see how she lost. Like, that means the people on her team gotta be those girls too.
Girl, get into it. Honestly, I've seen these newer seasons, and these newer seasons ain't nobody gagging me too hard until got Mick. And it's like, ooh, I clearly need to see season 13 because
because no one on 14 gave me this. No shit. Nope. When we was watching To Know the Girls, I didn't get this energy. Mm-mm. Neither did 11, really.
Neither did 11 for me.
Evie was gagging me the first few looks. Towards the end, Evie wasn't really gagging me like that no more. But this right here, good lord.
Good lord. Oh, good lord. So this is a winner, baby. You're a winner, baby.
Congratulations.
Just right here. We don't need to see nobody else. Congratulations.
She's gonna be the only one taking home money for her charity at this point. Girl, ain't nobody else getting no money.
Girl, that trans lifeline is bitch.
Pay mama.
And but no, honestly, truly, top look of the night. Top performance of the night as well. If this was a regular season, this is your winner. We're just looking for who's in the bottom.
You win 10 custom gowns from Anastasia Lama collection.
Next, we have George's little chihuahua.
Okay. So this is where let me bring the comment back up. The fur, definitely.
It's the fur.
It's kind of furry a little bit.
It was giving furry. It was.
I like it for George's only because it's stepping outside of the box. This is the most outside of the box look we've seen from George's. I thought it was camp.
I thought it was cute.
She would be safe. She wouldn't be at the bottom.
Yeah, she would be safe. Her performance was her challenge, her snatch game was good. Honestly, it was really good, and this look is good. It's like you and Angeria are safe for sure. For sure.
Next, I want George's to stand out a little bit more. You know.
Me too. She's not leading the pack, and she needs to start leading the pack.
And maybe it's because our season was so, not such a long time ago. But I feel like I want to see like more of just like a heavy elevation from her. I'm not getting that yet.
I agree. Next we have,
and I'm not gonna drag her too hard for this, Nina West, because I think it's kind of camp. I like what she was going for with it. I do. I just think most things look corny on Nina. No shade. Like I think that it could have been pulled off perfectly on something else. But
she makes it corny, and that's what annoys. This is not a terrible look.
Yeah.
I just don't love it, and I feel like she makes it corny. The face mask throws it off. You could have just had a nice beat face. This big ass headpiece throws it off for me. It's like angled at a weird direction. It makes you look weird. You don't need sleeves with this dress, I feel. The big ass sun on your coochie boochie, it could have hit on your back, and that could have been the tail. I feel like I don't like that big ass sun just in a way. And it's a camp idea.
I like the dark hole in the back.
And I don't.
I'm trying to give her something. Good God.
But no, it truly isn't. She's had way worse looks, trust. Yeah. And it's not that bad. And I don't even think it's the worst look of the night. I just feel like it's always like it's just maybe not my style. Maybe that's what it is.
But the thing is, what pisses me off is that, I would hope like, okay, Nina, I didn't necessarily care for the challenge or the look, but you still got top 2. At least prove it in the lip sync. Then we got to the lip sync, and I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Right, Rudy? Because I saw on Twitter that apparently they each got $75,000 for this season because it was All Stars.
Yeah, and she's spending on this. Girl, let's go to the next one. Miss Cunt. Oh, now this was my favorite look of the night.
This was cute.
This was my favorite look of the night.
I feel
love it.
It's on George's level for me. I thought it was cute. It feels put together nice. I like it outside of the box. I'm just not necessarily a fan.
I love this look. I love the titty part a lot. I love the one pearl. I love the hand mask, and I love the hair. And then it just gives couture. It just gives regal, but it also gives, the storytelling of it all. Like one of the judges said, it gives like a little bit of anime, but also a little bit of cunt. Yeah. And it really does. I just love how much you can get from this. Everyone can get a little bit piece of this. If you're here for just the girls who give cunt, you can get the cunt. If you're here for the girls who tell a story, you can get the story. If you're here for the camp, you can get the camp. I just feel like you get everything from this.
This is your favorite look, so she should have been top 2 off the look.
No. The performance was horrid. She's safe. She's safe because the performance was horrid. Honestly, she might not even be safe. She might even be safe because the performance was terrible. She had the worst performance of the night. I do feel like she had the best look of the night. So it's kind of like, ooh, I'm getting tugged in different ways. But it's the best look, but I know it's subjective. I know I feel like it's the best look. But if I'm thinking objectively in general, there's other looks that I could see should get. I think objectively.
Better than Got Mick?
That's what I'm saying. I think objectively, Got Mick is the best look. For me personally, if I had to choose one, I would choose this one. But I wouldn't give her the win over Got Mick. I'm not doing that. even just for the looks, I'm not doing that. Got Mick did better. Like it was a better story and it had more meaning. But this is still really my favorite, like visually. Next is, and I'm sorry, but I'm not gagging. I'm not gagging. And this is my favorite look she's had all season. And to me, every other look we saw was better than this. Maybe not George's. Even
like I said, I'm not even gonna sit up here and be like, "Oh, Roxy," because I finished All Stars 2, and well, so
I'm not gagging.
I can see why you're not gagging.
And honestly,
it's a theme. She
was forgettable in Snatch Game, so I might put her in the bottom just because I don't want to put Plastique because her look was so good. If I was a judge and they were like, "Who would you want to be in the bottom?" and I would be like, "Plastique did so bad at Snatch Game, but Roxy was mid at both that I might just want to put Roxy because Plastique's look was so good." Truly, we move. She's on theme. No thoughts, Lee?
I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. Especially when we see all of the other girls and then boom, we get here. It's like it really puts in perspective. Like it wasn't that great. I think she looks great though. Face is beat to the gods.
Yeah. Okay. Next we have Chanel. Also, I hated this look. It makes my face hurt. Like it makes my head hurt looking at this look. I feel like it's just way too much going on for way too little. Like I feel like there wasn't a reward for this look.
It felt a little bit all over the place. Like my eyes went a lot of places.
Yeah, it hurt.
But as far as the theme, I don't hate it. I think she's very on theme. This is something definitely for Chanel. But you know, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the material sticking out here. You got something coming up this leg. Mm-hmm. It was like this like metallic robot theme, scorpion, and like I said, I'm here or there on it.
I wasn't here for it. Didn't even like how the titties look. I hate this weird random piece on her leg. She did that on one of the other ones. The strap around her body looked like it looked like she going to the gym with the strap around her body. That looks like a fucking gym belt. And then she holding the tail the whole time. Look a mess. One arm is one material, one arm the other material. The face is beat though.
Yeah, it's
like the face. I felt like her Snatch Game was good enough to save her. I wouldn't necessarily put her at the bottom.
We really have to see because now I have to think of like when we're comparing them. Like I don't know who's going to the bottom two.
Oh no, I know who's going to be in the bottom two.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Her.
And this is what I'm saying, Vanessa Vanjie.
What the fuck is this?
I live for Vanjie. But this is your regular mall clothes with a tail attached.
You know what I said last episode? I said I could have went to Ross I could have went to the thrift store and got her outfit. Same. Once again, I could have went to the thrift store and got the.
And what I love about Vanjie is that she walk out there so confidently too. She really do, but like she really is just not going the extra mile. I mean, do we see everyone who just walked?
Where's the two titties?
Up here, they up there.
No,
and I think it's because she's wearing this compression shirt. They're pushing them, so we can't really.
She's wearing this Ross shirt. Sheen shirt. This is not even Sheen.
And it's like the thing about Vanjie, she always looks great. Like she looks great. It's just like this doesn't. You know, I felt the same last episode with the monochromatic dress. It was just a green dress.
So let's make this cunt. What I feel like she could have did was just not have a shirt on at all. Just have it be two titties out there, and then you can keep on the
leather jacket.
You can keep the leather jacket kind of covering it up, but you can kind of see an areola, and then you can see the rest of the breast. And honestly, and then have a cute little necklace, not too big, not too small. And that alone would have made me actually feel a little bit better about it. But the compression shirt and the jacket and the jeans,
like
it's like you're not doing any. I could wear this
to the store.
You going to the store, baby. She going to the mall and she matching. Like, that's all this was. Like,
and she put a scorpion on that bitch. Like,
she put a scorpion on the back. Like, what is this? Very disappointed.
Yeah, especially with her Snatch Game performance, she would definitely. Vanjie is lip syncing for her life. There's no question about it, baby.
Let's just get right to that. Because I have no time. Truly.
So if you're following with Reality Kingdom's Drag Race,
Vanessa Vanjie was in the bottom with Nina West last round again.
Yeah.
Child. Vanessa Vanjie is staying in Chop for sure. Yeah. Nina West was in Chop last time. This time, I don't think it's a Chop. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a Chop. I would go with Camp because of the performance in the challenge. I didn't really get it. I laughed here and there, and they really got it. So I trust their opinion that they know Liberace. I don't know Liberace.
Okay.
And I didn't hate the look enough.
Me neither. I'll accept Camp. I think I'm gonna do Camp. I'm down with that. Okay, boom. Sorry. Roxy Andrews. Do you remember her Snatch Game performance?
No. And that's the thing, it's like with Tasha Salad, it was kind of like what you said. Like I didn't know Tasha, but it also just wasn't funny. And then the look, the Lola Bunny, no, it wasn't given at all. And I think that's something like that's what I'm saying. We really need real critiques because I feel like Roxy, Vanjie, they would have got ate up. They would have got ate up, and they deserve to get ate up a little bit because even though this is for charity, they shouldn't be coming out here looking at like anything.
Is it a chop or is it still child? Roxy
I think it's still child.
Okay,
because I don't think she's on the same level as Vanjie, but I think she's probably end up lip syncing that still anyway. So
George's to me was camp. She did good in the challenge. She did really good in the challenge. And her look was meh.
Yeah. I'm fine with honestly, I would put her camp over Nina, but
I think I would too, because I really did like her. And this is us. Let's do that, actually, because this is our TRK race. Angeria. I would have to say cunt for Angeria. Really good performance, really good look. Cunt for sure.
Definitely.
On the
cusp of mother.
On the cusp of mother. Chanel, she might need to stay right where she's at.
I liked her Liberace. I found her Liberace funnier than Nina's.
Me too.
The look on the runway.
Yeah, me too. I would either put her where she's at or put her a little bit above Nina. No shade, just because
I think we can keep her where she at.
Yeah. Okay, boom. Top two baddest, because Plastique finna go down. Now, Plastique's performance is a chop with Vanjie, but Plastique's look is mother with Got Mick. We're keeping Got Mick where she's at, by the way. No need to move her. Now, Plastique, you're either cunt with Got Mick, mother with Got Mick, or you're a chop with Vanjie. I need you to choose right now. I would make her I would want to make her lip sync for her life because you pissed me off.
The child, like in this situation, and this is usually how Ru does it. It is heavily based on the challenge. Based on the challenge, I think Plastique has to be at the bottom with Vanjie. Yeah. That challenge was terrible, and I do not think Roxy's Snatch Game was as bad as what Plastique was giving. At least Roxy made me giggle or two. Plastique was not giving that, and I feel like the runway don't save her. For me. But maybe I agree. For you?
I think the runway would make her child instead of chop for me, but that's it. You're at the bottom. Boom.
Child.
You're at the bottom.
So Vanjie and Plastique would have to lip sync for their life again, girl. Who would win?
Last time Vanjie won.
Vanjie won.
I would have to say, but Plastique's lip sync versus Got Mick last episode is enough for me to say that she would have stomped her out this time.
Yeah, because I do feel
she should have won against Got Mick last episode. No shade.
It's not. I still stand by that opinion. I love me some Got Mick. But I think Plastique turned that motherfucking lip sync last episode. I also feel like based off of the season so far.
Yeah, Vanjie got to go home. You've already been in the bottom before. Because so what we have, Nina West would have went home round 1.
Yeah. So week 1, it was Nina versus. This is the TRK drag race for anyone following along. Week 1, it was Nina versus Rocky. We decided that Nina will probably turn out. Week 2, it's Roxy versus Vanjie. I'm like, okay, Roxy probably will go. No shade. Mm-hmm. If it's Plastique versus Vanjie, I think Vanjie would just go.
Because you were in the bottom twice on an all-star season. And I think Plastique would have did good enough for me to say, Shantae, you stay, especially with that look tonight. So, genuinely, I think Vanjie, Roxy, and Nina would have been out of our all-stars, us personally. We would be at top 5, baby.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Georges is still here.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
No, Georges is not that terrible. You want to drag Georges so bad. You don't get on my sister like
not that it's it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just so mid. So for it to be an all-stars, I'm a little surprised at how good she's doing. But honestly, some of these other girls is giving me no shade.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like it's not a lot of heavy competition.
She's here with Nina West, baby. It's nothing.
It's not a lot of heavy competition. There's only 8 girls. They're playing for charity, and the critiques aren't really there. Jalen said that they think they gave them critiques in real life but edited them out because apparently that's what they did in All Stars. If that's the case, that's kind of annoying. But it's for charity at the end of the day. So, but for all, why would they do it for all? Oh, because I guess all of the girls stayed in All Stars too.
Yeah, they all stayed in All Star 7 and they all stay here. So maybe they don't think it's necessary.
So since no one's going home, there's no point to drag them apart.
But it is though, and we want to see it. So let's edit
it
back.
All Stars 2. Her name is Adora Delano. She ended up quitting on her season because the critiques, she felt like it was so harsh. She was like, I can't do critiques. I wasn't. She said she just wasn't prepared to go back into the race and deal with the actual critique of it all.
What an interesting.
But these girls need to get critiques. No,
they do. Y'all are on all parts. Like you understand. So the judges decided that Got Mick and Nina West were top 2. We would have decided Got Mick and Angeria were top two, and I think we would be a little bit more correct. But hey, we move. So they decided got Mick and Nina West. So both of them get 2 benefactors badges, one for themselves and then one to give away to someone else. That's we're gonna see on the next episode. But first, they or after that, they lip sync for their live. What was the song? Forgot the song. Could have been something. Had to be something I didn't know what it was, honestly. But they lip sync for their life and got Mick ate her ass up.
Why did I forget?
I'm sorry. And no, Nina West was like taking her clothes, her laundry. She was doing her laundry. She was doing her laundry on the stage.
It was Anita, Becky G, Banana.
It was Becky G and Anita's song because Anita.
It was shout out
to Anita. She was given what Raven was given this episode. Very dark. Yeah, very colored. I was like, "Oh, is that Tanasha?" I thought it was Black Girl out there.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know she was so ethnic looking. That's my sister.
Yes, yeah.
Ethnic looking is crazy.
That is my sister.
No, but she was looking black for sure. I ain't gonna lie, I was tripping for a second.
But no, they danced it out and got Mick ate her the fuck up. Like Nina was literally struggling.
That wasn't even a competition. It was a comedy show. And that what got Mick saying. She was like, I see people cheering Nina on, but girl, it's a closet on the stage. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Because like literally, it was Nina standing there lip syncing and turning to reveal a new terrible outfit. She did it like 5 times. And then when they were all revealed, she just shimmied a little bit. It's like
Lee, I'm not a fan.
She shouldn't even been given the benefactor's badge. Like the fact that she got 2 is bullshit this episode. Because she shouldn't have 0.
I agree. I'm not a fan of clothes reveals on lip syncs unless it's the finale. I've only ever liked it at the finale where they gave like a pretty look. I feel like most of the time it's mid looks on the mid look, like, because, and that makes sense because you're on the motherfucking random.
Because the girls be trying to like give an effect during the lip syncs. They just throw off a wig here, throw off a shoe here, throw off a titty here. Girl, you don't fucking just lip sync. It's okay, but that's the like what annoys me is that was planned. She put on 5 different garments just to rip them off and thought we were going to gag.
And no one gagged, including the judges. Thank God they knew what to do. So, the Trans Lifeline has $20,000 already. That fast. It's nothing. And the benefactor's badges update is got Mick has 2. She's in the lead. Oh, and who did she snip? She snip Georges. Girl.
And I was like, Georges?
I get not doing Angeria twice is kind of overkill, but a part of me felt like she should have snipped. Who should she have snipped?
Girl,
Plastique. A part of me was like maybe Plastique because Plastique didn't do good at this challenge, but there's some challenges that Plastique could do good at, and she's always at the top on the runway for me personally. Yeah. So I feel like if someone could accidentally win, it might be Plastique. Roxy is always winning it, or Chanel.
I was like, to be fair, not many people have beaten got Mick. So really, who's a competition?
Does it really matter?
She probably did any mini money mo bitch.
And that's key because this was a comedy challenge and got Mick one. They was talking about Angeria for the comedy, Nina for the baby. Who won?
Well, see, Angeria couldn't win. Remember, because she got the snip, and that's
she could have won. She could have won. She just couldn't have
won. You're right.
She didn't win. So it's like,
honestly, no one is beating got Mick. Hang it up, flat screen. Even if you get a challenge win, it's for that day and that day only.
That's y'all might as well go home. So what's interesting is they each get one to give away. I'm assuming Nina will just give hers to Chanel.
Right.
They kind of talked about it, how they would give it to each other and their best friends. And got Mick is really close to Vanjie. And no shade, Vanjie probably isn't going to be big competition. So giving her one probably isn't going to prevent you from getting to the final 2.
She can definitely beat her in the final lip sync.
For sure. So you
and that's what it's interesting. Like I want to see these girls think a little bit more strategically about some of these decisions because I like strategy shows, especially like in these All-Star seasons, like All-Stars 2. None of them was really strategic about the twist. They were like all about, we're gonna just do what the judges want. I like in All-Stars 3 that they're being kind of smart about it. They're making alliances. They're making deals. Like I like that.
This is a good idea, Graveyard Guy. I don't know if that's exactly what you think. I wish she would have had a diary room, but she says maybe got Mick is scared of Georges in a lip sync for the crown. And that would be tea because Georges could get enough to be the final 3. And if she is in the final 3 lip syncing for the win, then she could stomp a hoe out. That is very, very true.
Stomp a little pussy hoe in some shell toe.
Yeah, bro. Shit. So yeah, boom. That was it. I would say that Nina should go home. But that's just me.
Nina should have been out.
Roxy should have been out. No shade.
No.
And Vanjie needs to go home. And it's no shade. And I love them all. I do, but they needs to go ahead and go home. And let's have the real.
And those would have been our outs. Those would have been our outs for now. So
let's have the real
Reality Kingdom Drag Race. What's left is Gottmik, Angeria, Georgia, Chanel,
boom,
Plastique,
boom, and that's it.
That's
it. It's only 8 of them. Finna be at the finale. Thank God. All right. But we'll be back next Saturday to cover the next episode of Drag Race All-Stars. It's going to be a hoot and a holler, so make sure you're there. We're also currently covering a lot of shows. The GOAT, we go live on Friday, so check out our GOAT coverage. Big Brother 3 recaps are going to come very soon, so check that out. And we're also finishing up the challenge, so check out the challenge coverage here as well. And that's it. Thank you for keeping it real with the Kingdom Girl. We out.